11 facts about hippopotamuses. What three words do you think of when you hear the word hippopotamus? For me, the first would be large. I was going to say fat, but then corrected myself. Most hippos are of proportional weight for their species, but they always kind of look a little overweight. As most are not actually overweight, I think large fits a little better. The second would be funny. Everything about hippos are funny to me. They make me laugh. The word hippopotamus makes me laugh. It is one of the things I can say in French. Je suis un hippopotame, or I am a hippopotamus. Don't ask me why I know that. The way they waddle, the funny noises they make, hippos are just funny. And last but not least, I struggled with this one. It would either be mouth or teeth. I would go with teeth. They're like spears. Hippo's teeth are a thing nightmares are based off of. And you might see something about hippo teeth later on in this list. So without further ado, let's begin. Number 11. The name hippopotamus comes from a Greek word meaning water horse or river horse. The word hippopotamus, denoting the large gray mammal, comes from Latin and thence Greek, and its Latin plural is hippopotami. However, like octopi, the plural form of octopus, the plural hippopotami is now generally taken to be either funny or absurdly pedantic, and the usual plural is hippopotamuses. Hippos is also used for short. Number 10. There are only two remaining species in the hippopotamus family. The first is the river or common hippopotamus, which is the most common hippo seen on African safaris and nature programs. The second is the pygmy hippopotamus, a native to the West African countries of Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. Number 9. Common hippos are the third largest land mammals, behind all species of elephants and several species of rhinos. The average adult common hippo weighs in at around 3,085 pounds or 1,400 kilograms. Males are generally larger than females. The hippo is similar in size to the white rhinoceros. Number 8. Hippos cannot jump. It's nice to see that it is not only white men who can't jump. Number 7. The hippo's closest living relatives are whales, dolphins, and pigs. They have a median life expectancy of 36 years. Number 6. Adult hippos consume over 100 pounds of vegetation a day. Hippos can store 2 days' worth of grass in their stomachs and can go up to 3 weeks without eating. Number 5. Hippos have unique skin that needs to be kept wet for a good part of the day. Staying out of the water for too long can lead to dehydration, so hippos try to stay in water during the day. Hippos secrete a natural sunscreen that is colored red and eventually turns brown, known as blood sweat. It looks as though the animal is sweating blood, but it is actually a layer of mucus. This, of course, helps them deal with the hot African sun and potentially prevents infections as well. Number 4. Most hippo births happen during the wettest time of the year, as breeding season is linked to the driest time of the year. Hippos prefer to breed in the water but can do so on land. The gestation period is just 8 months, slightly shorter than the human gestation period, yet the hippo calf is about 10 times larger than a human baby. Baby hippos weigh between 50 to 110 pounds, or 25 to 45 kilograms at birth. When the female nears the time, she leaves the herd for 1 or 2 weeks to give birth. She can give birth in water or on land. If the baby is born underwater, the mother needs to push it to the surface to breathe, much like the mother whale does. Newborn hippos are only able to hold their breath for about 40 seconds at a time. The mother stays in the water with her newborn for several days without eating, and she waits until her baby is strong enough before they dare leave the water at night to graze. Mothers nurse their babies for about 8 months. Number 3. Hippos are not known to create highly social relationships with other hippos. However, they are most commonly found in groups of 100 or more. A group of hippos is sometimes called a bloat, pod, or siege. Number 2. Pygmy hippopotamuses are endangered. Common hippos face the threat of becoming endangered due to territory loss. As the world's population grows and expands, wildlife habitat becomes less and less. Hippos are poached as their teeth are a substitute for elephant's ivory. The large canines that hippos use to protect themselves are made of the same material as elephants' tusks. In fact, they are slightly softer and easier to carve than elephant ivory, making them even more appealing. As a result, hippo numbers are rapidly decreasing. A hippo's teeth can reach up to 20 inches, or 51 centimeters in length. Bonus. This may be the shock of the century. Hippos can't swim. They can't even float. Their bodies are far too dense to float, so they move around by pushing off from the bottom of the river or simply walking along the riverbed in a slow motion gallop, lightly touching the bottom with their toes, which are slightly webbed like aquatic ballet dancers. If necessary, an adult hippo can hold its breath underwater for up to 30 minutes. Hippos can even sleep underwater, using a reflex that allows them to bob up, take a breath, and sink back down without waking up. How convenient. Number 1. Hippos are Africa's most dangerous animal. They may look cute and cuddly. This is a joke, by the way, but they can be ferociously territorial and unpredictable. To top it off, hippos can run at speeds of around 14 to 18 miles per hour. They are responsible for nearly 2,900 deaths annually in Africa. Getting between a hippo and her baby, or between a hippo and deep water, can be a fatal mistake. They are also known to flip boats without provocation. Hippos can kill crocodiles. They have no natural predators after they reach adulthood, other than lions, if there are enough lions that can take down a hippo, and depending on the physical condition or health of that hippo. Of all large animals in Africa, hippos kill the most people. Only humans killing other humans in war or murder, and mosquitoes top hippos in cause of death in Africa. So my simple advice to you is, if you go to Africa and decide to want to hug or pet a hippopotamus, just don't. I hope you enjoyed 11 facts about hippopotamuses, hippos, or hippopotami, depending on your preferred plural version of the word hippopotamus. Next time you think, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas, just think of this list and reconsider. This has been the Lethargic Sloth, wishing you a lazy day. Till next time.